Ending days and weeks of speculation today, actor Mithun Chakraborty finally joined the BJP at a massive rally shortly before Prime Minister Narendra Modi's arrival. Fondly called Mithunda, the Bengal's one of most beloved actors delivered all the punchlines that could thrill the giant crowd waiting for PM Modi's speech at Kolkata's Brigade Parade Ground. I am proud to be a Bengali. I know you love my dialogues, the actor said as he went on to recite some of his most famous one-liners. Here is my new dialogue. I am not a Joldwara snake. I am not a Belegora snake. I am a pure cobra. I strike and you become a photograph, he said as the crowd cheered loudly. Moving on to the next news. Flagging off his West Bengal Assembly poll campaign officially today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi lashed out against Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and promised a Sonar Bangla, a golden Bengal, if the BJP is voted to power, attacking the state government for allegedly letting down the people who had placed much expectation in it. PM Modi, at a massive rally in Kolkata, said Bengal trusted Didi for Poribortan, she broke the trust. Addressing the rally at the city's Brigade Parade Ground, PM Modi said, the dream of Sonar Bangla will be fulfilled. Today I have come here to assure you of Bengal's development, to increase investment here, to protect Bengal's culture and to bring change. I have come here to make you believe in Asol Poribortan, believe in Bengal's development, in change of Bengal's situation, in increasing investment and industries in Bengal and in the reconstruction of Bengal, PM Modi said. Moving on to the next news. Responding to an all-out attack led by PM Modi in his Kolkata rally today, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said Poribortan will happen in Delhi and not in Bengal. The Prime Minister was peddling lies to mislead the people of Bengal, she further added. The TMC Supremo, countering the PM's Bua Bhatija jibe, said India knows about a syndicate, that is Modi and Amit Shah's syndicate. Mamata Banerjee, using the TMC campaign song Khela Hobe, said she is ready to play one-on-one and told people to take money from the BJP and cast vote for the TMC. The Chief Minister, rejecting the PM's allegation that women are not safe in her state, said he should look up UP, Bihar and other states ruled by the BJP and claim that women are safe in Bengal. Moving on to the next news. Days after his Bangladesh jibe, BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari has now said that the Trinamool Congress is keen on turning West Bengal into another Kashmir. The party's Nandigram candidate for the upcoming state assembly polls also cited Shyama Prasad Mukherjee to say that if not for the late Jan Sangh leader, India would have been an Islamic country like Bangladesh. A former close aide of State Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, he will now face her in the same constituency this election. Speaking yesterday at a rally in Munchipara, Behala, Mr. Adhikari said, if Shyama Prasad Mukherjee was not there, this country would have been an Islamic country and we would be living in Bangladesh. If they came back to power, West Bengal will become Kashmir, Mr. Adhikari said. Moving on to the next news. The apparent lack of fear of the pandemic among people, recent local body elections and crowded public transport are among factors that may have contributed to the surge in COVID-19 cases in Maharashtra, a central team of experts that visited the state has said. The three-member team, comprising Health Ministry Joint Secretary Nipun Vinayak, visited Maharashtra on March 1st and 2nd to understand what was causing the surge in cases. While the exact causes of surge are not known, since the laxity in COVID-19 behavior is not specific to the state, the possible factors are COVID inappropriate behavior due to lack of fear of disease, pandemic fatigue, missouts and super spreaders, and enhanced aggregations due to recent Gram Panchayat elections, marriage season, and opening of schools, crowded public transport, etc., said a report shared by the government.
Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying Rs 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name. A live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying Rs 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.
The emerging backbone of India's economy are our startups. They represent India's youth, they represent India's aspirations, they represent India's hopes, they represent our fight against an insensitive bureaucracy, against an insensitive system. They represent the fight of our startup entrepreneurs against an indifferent system, against an insensitive banker, against challenges of dealing with the government, and against all the odds with which they started a startup. Every startup begins with a brilliant idea, a unique idea, an idea which nobody else thought of, and that becomes a business enterprise. We are starting our next episode series on what we call startup stories. It is a curiosity to know what was that idea, what was the motivation, what was the determination because of which one talented entrepreneur, without any background of business perhaps, decided to venture out on his own and create a successful enterprise. These are the ideas that motivate us also. If you have a startup story which is interesting, we would want to talk to you also. Come back to us with your own startup stories, and you might also be the person we would like to talk to.